welcome to my latest edition. And today I'm going to be restoring an original wheels matchbox Lamborghini Miura, and I'm going to be doing a sympathetic restoration and just doing it as it would have left the factory, with no details picked out or anything, as I think it's quite pretty just in the basics how it came from the factory. It's a very well detailed model, and I have a super fast one, albeit without a door, and I've also got a king size one coming in a lot I bought of 130 cars. That's coming in the new year, so that can be a detailed one. Anyway, onwards here, I'm drilling out the base. I'm just taking off the mushrooming on the posts that are flanged over, so I can pop the base, and later on it'll be put on with a couple of dots of arrowdite, just saving really drilling and tapping on this one because they're quite fine rivets, so save the drilling and tapping part, as it clicked together quite nice anyway once I drilled it, so I thought just a double arrowdite will do the job. I'm a great believer in why they make things complex if you don't have to, and makes the build easier, and if it's a part that'll do the job, there's no reason why you shouldn't do it that way. Anyway, here I'm using what it still is, a draper or ring tool. Comes in useful for many things. I bought it as in a set of 3 O-ring tools for doing rubber O-rings on car engines, but it does a multitude of things really, and very useful tool for the money I paid for it years ago. And here we have the body open and showing the red interior, and also the door opening mechanism, the springs that keep the door shut. And for the time, it's a very nice detailed interior for anybody that wanted to actually super detail it, all the details there. And next I'll drill out the little mushroomed over post that holds the windows in. I'll drill that out so we can take the windows out, and there's a marking up where somebody's been ramming something hot into the window, and that will be sanded out. You'll see that later on. Sand it out and rebuff the window up so it's it's pretty much in one piece and in good condition, so it'll make a nice window unit. And here I am just drilling the flange off so I can pop the window out. There we are, finished the drilling. And next it'll just be put a finger to the rear and onto the front and just gently pop it so you avoid cracking. There we are, and popped, nice and bonny and released. Like good window unit, so it saves finding another. As it goes, I have another in a newer super fast wheeled one, but it's not needed. This will repair up. It's only a bit of the actual windscreen shape's being kept. It's just surface damage really. Probably about quarter of the way down into the plastic, because it, as you'll see later, it did mostly come out. There's still a bit of a show that it was there, but Those with the first lot of rough sandpaper, well, not sandpaper, wet and dry paper. And this one I'm using 1200s on it. It's 1200s grade, it's very fine. I see no reason for much finer than that, even though you can get it really fine. 1200s does a perfectly adequate job for going on to your next stage buffing. And that's the job with the 1200s, as you can see. Very nicely done. And I'm going on to the Bold Pog solid cream polish, where I'm going to polish out the scuffs in the window, which brings it on to a nice shine. A lot better than it was. The main amount of the markings gone, and here we have Tamiya X22, which is basically an acrylic varnish, which when it comes down to it, all the products, the floor cleaning products, etc., they're all only glorified acrylic varnishes. So it's about the same dipping it in Tamiya X22. And here we are going on to the caustic bath. And there we are, caustic's in. I think that white dancing around bit of stuff, looking like it's at a rave, was a bit of old caustic soda and bits and pieces left in the jar after I used it last time for stripping paint. So it's the remnants of a previous strip. You feel like playing Alibaba music because it looks like Snake Charming. Like, I wish I'd thought of that and found the music to overlay it, to be honest. Would have been a bit interesting, but there we go. And you can see the paint lifting on the roof and door, so the caustic is doing its job. Once it comes out, it'll be scrubbed off with a toothbrush under running water, so it gets rid of the biggest percentage of the paint. Then in the next stage you'll see rotary tools used with a wire brush to get the basics out of any door panel gaps or detail areas. I try really with this brush to use as little as possible, just quick hits here and there to remove the old paint, because I find what happens, you get thousands of little marks off the actual wire brush in the casting, because they're only soft metal castings. You get thousands of marks in it, and I've never noticed it show under paint, to be honest, but everything you can do to avoid extra marks is a bonus, really, unless it's really bad and actually needs it. And here I'm going over with wire wool. Just get the last remnants off and give the surface a good buffing up, ready for paint going on. Take all any oxidisation off or etc. or rough areas. Make it look nice and bonny. And got to a stage where I'm fairly happy with it, if I remember here. And next, I actually missed spraying the colour on, but it was primed with a hobby primer, and then it was sprayed in Vallejo deep yellow. I didn't mix it with anything, just straight colour went on. And here I'm spraying now with the varnish over the top. It's an enamel, like a polyurethane enamel varnish, so it makes the paint underneath tougher, because I never find acrylic paints that tough, if I'm fully honest. They're quite susceptible to scratching, so I nearly always, if it's acrylic, give it a quick boost of an enamel polyurethane over the top, make it tougher and hold it together better. And here I'm buffing up the base plate. I've got silver water sol and a buffing wheel. Just bringing it up, now a lot nicer than it was. Almost to a chrome-like finish. Looking much better. And here what I'm doing, I'm just going on the edges where the buffing wheel wasn't managing to reach. I'm going in with a Q-tip or cotton bud, whatever you prefer calling them. Just getting all the little wedges. And get the last remnants of the polish out so it looks sort of purdy. And there's the body now out to the spraying area, looking glorious in its new deep yellow colour. Personally though, I'd say that was around mid-yellow rather than somebody calling it deep yellow. I'd call yellows that have a bit more orange in deep yellows and a bit dark, but hey ho, who are we to argue? Anyway, here I'm using one of my paint mixing palettes to mix a bit of araldite on. The araldite in turn would be used to hold the glazing unit in, and also to hold the body together to the base plate as extra insurance. I know it'll clip together, but with the glue it'll make it that little bit tougher. And just making sure the glue's mixed well together. Give it a good stir together with the cocktail stick. Then apply a little dab inside the roof. And then the glazing unit will go on and get pushed onto it, and when it sets it'll be superb. And here I'm putting on glue onto the rear tail units area. When I clip the base on, the base is going on, and then click, it's back together. Simple as that. And here we have the finished article, looking resplendent in the yellow, and back to how we'd have rolled out to the factory in Gulf 50 years ago, I guess. 45, about, I'd say around 45 years ago. So 45 years of playwear has gone, and looking back to being a nice tidy example again. Now obviously I'd never pass it off as being original, but it's original as it gets without putting the screws or whatever in, or false rivets. You can just tell I've been inside it. So, job done. Anyway, if you've enjoyed, please subscribe. If you'd like to see more, by all means click on the notifications. May I wish everyone a happy 2020 and a prosperous new year. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.